So you wanna be a player, but your wheels ain't flying. You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out ride.
You've got to pimp my ride.
Damn right.
You've got to pimp my ride.
Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and welcome to episode 20 of Pimp My CAW. And this is it, the final CAW making episode. We will have one episode after this to do the final showcase. And then that is it, the new series will all begin after that. So, we are here and we have Alex Aries. This is who this guy is right here, Alex Aries. Right, it's Alexander Aries. But I decided that for mine, I would just call him Alex Aries because it's shorter. He's got the abbreviated name as Alex Aries anyway. So yeah, my version is called Alex Aries, this version is Alexander. Whatever, it doesn't make much difference. But yes, this is the CAW that I picked to be pimped. To be honest, there was a couple of CAWs that were uploaded since the last episode. And none of them were very unique. They were all like this guy. They were just, you know, decent-ish designs. But there was no standout features on any of them really that made them unique. They were all just, you know, they didn't have a gimmick or anything. They were just, yeah, you know, they didn't really stand out too much. But this was the one I picked anyway. Not that it really matters, because, well, you'll see in my version it is completely different to this. But anyway, let's talk about this CAW before I move on anyway. So let's start at the face. Let's stop moving. So he did do face morph. Actually, let's go to face shape. There we go. He did do a face morph, but it was very basic. You know, when you move things less than 10, you can hardly tell a difference. You know, a lot of the things weren't really moved much at all. So you know, even though, like, yeah, you might think, oh yeah, that's moved, but you know, it's hardly anything. You can hardly tell. So it's a pretty default-ish enough face. You know, he does have a bit of a beard and everything. But you know, that's it. It's a pretty basic face morph there. Then the body morph, I don't think he did much. It was just size 1. So you know, it wasn't really anything different. He did mess with it a little bit. Not in every aspect though. And again, it wasn't much. It was just little things here and there, so you can hardly tell. But yeah. So the face and body morph were tweaked slightly, but you know, it wasn't really much to tell. Now moving down, he does have tattoos. He has a generic one there on his shoulder, generic one on the other shoulder. Then at the bottom here, I noticed that tattoo. Hello, it's a little bit like the Amazing Ages, isn't it? Yeah, it is. He's got the star, he's got the swirl, he's got the lightning zigzag there. Just a lot of it. It's the Amazing Ages tattoo, and not as, it's not the same as the Amazing Ages, but it's an attempt at it. Now, moving over to the elbow pad here, it's just a normal elbow pad with a skull design there. The designs that he's used, actually, the paint tools, like these ones, they're actually pretty good, and I'm thinking he might have got these off of Community Creations, just because the blue, it's like, it's not paint tool that is hacked in. The blue squiggles and stuff that you can see there, that is hacked in paint tools, because it's very difficult to get stuff like that. But you know, at the top, yeah, it's the same with the skull there as well, and that thing on the back. But yes, you can see he does use default tights designs on the side there. I don't know why he uses it, but he does just over the top there, even though he has like an outline for trunks around the whole thing, but he puts designs over the top, which is fine, I guess. Then on his hand, he has the wrist tape and then a little black thing around the outside as well, which is something. And then he has the knee pads, of course, with the white tape around it, and of course the designs on the knee pads and kick pads as well, which again I think were hacked in. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure the designs on this were hacked in, apart from the tattoo there, which he tried to remake himself, because that tattoo there is nowhere near as good as any of the designs on his CAWs that he has, like the knee and kick pads there, the skull design and the thing on the back. So that's why I'm thinking they're hacked in, especially compared to the tattoo. But yes, that's him. He is 6'6", And he also has an entrance attire, but on mine I don't have an entrance attire because mine doesn't need one. But yes, this is the entrance attire. He has a jacket on, and again another hacked in pin tool. It was the shield type thing that they did for one pay-per-view. And yes, he uses the same design on the back of there also. So yeah, so that is Alex Aries. And I'll warn you now, mine is completely different to this. I did kind of what I did with Harrison Payne, where my version is just, I went off and designed something that I wanted to do rather than try and just make his better. So that's what I did. Don't expect to see many similarities, if any at all, apart from the design colours. I did stick with blue and black. But apart from that, there is no similarities really. So let's see the pimped out CAW. And here we are back with Alex Aries, and look at him. Look at him. Like I said, don't expect to see any similarities at all. So I guess we'll just start from the top and go down like usual. So first off, the face. This took a while to do. Look at that face. That is a pretty unique face morph that I did here. I wanted to get a chubby guy in, though there is no big like fatter guys and no one wearing a singlet. I needed at least one very unique guy and decided this was the time to do it. So the face morph took a while to do because I wanted that chubby look, especially with the beard as well. I had to get the cheeks and jaw completely right. It took a while, and the beard. Just let's go into layers for a second here. I never go into layers, but let's have a look at layers. We have 3 of the same combination there, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one, and another one, and then another one, just to get the beard right. And then if we go down again, just to look at all these layers here, especially on the top, that took so long and so many layers to do that. Yes, it did. So many layers. Because the singlet isn't a singlet, as you'll notice. Actually, let's go back into layers. We have the trunks and underwear, which is the bottom part, and then we have the tops, which is the top part. There are 2 separate layers for the singlet, not just one singlet, because I like the singlet with the black outline, which none of the other singlets actually do. But yes, let's go back to them anyway. We aren't done. So you've seen the face morph, you've seen the beard. That is a very thick beard there, just to get the colour and everything right. I had to get a lot of layers in for it. So there's the beard there. Moving down though a bit, we have a tattoo on his shoulder there, which is like a lion, tribal lion with the mane there and stuff. And then on the other side we have like a Samoan wrist, well, just a Samoan band type thing around his arm there. That goes all the way around. And we have the elbow pad on one arm like the original did, but I've got like tape on the outside of it, white tape. And then going down we have the same wrist tape again with the black extra tape that the original CAW had. Now, looking at the singlet, this took so long to do. Look at it, let's just go all the way around. This took so long to do, the singlet, just because it's so awkward, especially with the 2 separate things and stuff, because we have the trunks and then the top part. It's so difficult to do singlets on this game, but I did it, and it took ages, but it's done. And we have like the bear claw there because he looks a bit like a bear. It's the face, it makes him look a bearish, the beard and stuff. So Alex the Bear Aries, that's him. But yes, we have the white on the sides there. We have the bear in the middle with the white outline. The white outline on the back there to separate the top and bottom part, which isn't perfect because you can't centralize the bit in the back, which is stupid. So it's slightly off, but it's fine. It's fine. So that is the singlet there. Now moving down, we have the knee pads, which, you know, it's just blue on the front and then black on the outside. And these are just the default knee pads. I put black design on the back so it just matches in. The black on the bottom and top of the knee pads is just a design which I added in the body art like a tattoo. But yeah, that's the knee pads, and then we just have black boots on the bottom. So like I said, This car is nothing like the original. It's just something I wanted to make. And yeah, that's him. That is Alex Aries. He's a bit chubby. He's not, you know, anything like the original Alex Aries, but I think he stands out. It's one of my favourite cars I've made. He's so unique. The singlet design, no one uses singlets. I decided this should deserve a singlet. That's what I've done. That's Alex Aries. So let's get to the paint tools. So here we are at the paint tools. The first one I made was the tribal design on the arm. I decided to just start at the bottom. I didn't know how much I was going to do, and once I got it there, I was like, you know what, that'll probably do. But yeah, it's pretty simple. You know, I just got the colour, went along, and then did the zigzag design. Added the dots, went up another layer, did another line, and then just separated it. It's very basic to do tribally type, like Samoan type bands and stuff. It's very easy to do. And then you just copy it over, you flip it over using the flip tool there. And that's what I did. You can flip it up again, flip it around, zigzag. I don't know, but yeah, that's it. That's the design. No, I don't want to delete, but yeah, that was the first thing I did. Second thing was this, the lion tribally type thing. This took a little while, but again, I just looked on Google, did simple tribal design, simple tribal tattoos. That's what I typed in. This was one of them, and I decided to copy it. It's not very simple, I guess. But yeah, I just did the face first, then went over with the tribally mane type thing, and that is on his shoulder, on his right arm. So yeah, that's that. That's a bit of a more, well, a harder design to do, but you know, just copy what you see on Google. That's all I do for designs. Next thing I made was this, which doesn't appear on the car. This is going to be on the other shoulder, since on the original there was a design on each shoulder. But this just doesn't look good on the car. I actually had a different tribal design made that also didn't look good, so I made this one. This also didn't look good, so I decided we will just stick with the one tattoo on the left arm, which is the Samoan band. So yeah, this was going to feature, but I actually didn't use it, so yes, that I only use these four. Now the next one is the bear paw claw thing. Again, it's not very hard. I didn't need Google for this, I just drew it myself. It's just a bear paw. So start at the bottom, did the white outline, filled it in black, did the same with the claws. You know, it's not very difficult. And yeah, that's what I did there. So yeah, the bear claw, it looks a bit difficult. It's not really. It's a pretty basic design. And then finally, a white square. I literally went on here. Actually, people ask me, how do you get white? Can you not see at the side it says shade, and then it says up or down with the analog stick? You press up, and you keep holding it, and oh my god, the colours change. How do people not know that? How do people not know that? But yes, just fill coloured white, and that is what I use on the side of the singlet, the white stripes, because the normal designs don't go completely white. They are like an off grey colour, so I decided to just make a paint tool because I hadn't used many anyway. So yes, I don't use paint tools much in this car. It is a very unique car. I really like it, and I don't use many paint tools, and that is great. So 4 paint tools used. One of them is just a white square, so it's pretty much just 3 paint tools really, which I used. 2 of them are tattoos, which are needed, and one of them is a bear claw. So yes, that is it for the paint tools. So now we will go to the matchup screen. So here we are at the matchup screen, Alex Aries versus Alexander Aries. And differences, everything's different. There's not really much point in doing a side-by-side view because everything is different. I did keep the same hairstyle, and the beard was made because the original car had stubble, and then I kept the same wrist tape. But apart from that, that's pretty much it. So I guess we'll just get straight into the match. So here we are in the match, Alex Aries versus Alexander Aries. And yes, everything is different about the two. I don't keep anything the same apart from the wrist tape and hair. So yes, even the moveset, it's a different moveset I gave him, because the one that the original Alex Aries has is a bit more high flying, and considering that this guy is meant to be like a chubby guy, he's meant to be a bit fat, not as much in shape, I decided to give him a bit of a super heavyweight type moveset rather than the one he has on this CAW, which, you know, this guy does a couple of flippy flips and stuff, so I decided let's not keep that. And this guy, my version, is a lot slower, of course. Look at him run. Oh, slow. But yes, this is Alex Aries. And I really like my version. But which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the original or do you prefer the pimped out CAW? Although the two are completely different, but you know, you might still have a favourite out of the two. I don't know. It's up to you guys. But yes, that is the final CAW. The next episode will be the final review of all the CAWs, not just the final 6 of all the CAWs. There'll be a Royal Rumble of all 18 plus Scott Hero and the Amazing H, which will also just be involved because those are fan favourites on the channel. So yes, there'll be 20-man Royal Rumble to end the series, and that will come out soon, and then new series will begin on the channel just like that. But yes, it's been a good series. It kind of slowed down a bit, but I have enjoyed doing it. I have made a lot of unique calls, especially towards the end. I felt like I had to pump my game up a bit. So yes, you'll be able to remember all 18 that I've made during the series, and you know, get to see which ones are going to be used in the story mode, the interactive story mode series that I'm doing after this has been complete, which will be sometime next week. That will begin, so look out for that. That should be a good series. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. It'll include well, it's a story mode, so of course it's going to include storylines and stuff. It should be fun. And you guys have been voting between Scott Hero and the Amazing H, and no one has been picked yet. The poll is still going strong. Getting your favourites, and the one will be picked to be used in the story. I don't really know where I was going with that, but one person out of the two will be picked to be the main character in the story mode out of the Amazing H and Scott Hero. So make sure you get your votes in. There's a super kick that missed, and a float over DDT by Alexander Aries there. Come on, we gotta see if we can win here. Oh, he keeps running at me. The original Alex Aries keeps running at me. But yes, we're going up top very slowly, and oh my god, the moonsault by the big man. And it only gets a 2 count. It only gets a 2 count. What a move by the big guy though. You don't see him go up top often, but when he does something amazing. Oh, what a kick. Into the midsection though. Oh my god, big kick to the face. Oh, he kicks. He connected. Boom. And a knee to the back. Always got a signature. Here we go, it's time to do something. What we're going to do though, we've got him. We've got him. And boom, down onto his neck. What a move. And let's move him. Let's move him. Come on, get over here. Yeah, you stay right there. I am going up top. Alex Aries is going up top. What's he going to do? A big splash. Connects. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. Alex Aries picks up the win. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumb up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I will see you next time.